Audience, welcome back to the Kiss Lab studio. Yeah, this is the OBS, and actually, this is the new beginning, the starting point of the Kiss Lab bootcamp. Yes, I'm going to start this particular bootcamp, which is Bootcamp Zero. Okay, here we are going to learn techniques used by elite mind or skilled people in their domain. Okay, now let's go deeper. Like this is the first video of my hackathon playlist. Okay, and it's going to be a full series where in each particular video I will be talking about thinking, creative thinking, UI UX biases, problem solving, and principles. And don't think that I am not prepared right now. Yes, I am prepared. I have full list. Okay, I have full list for you. So yes, I'm going to talk about it in full detail, and definitely I will give you the notes too. So the thing is that I'm much more focused on this part. Okay, like thinking and its type. Okay, like all in one massive boot camp. The theme is simple but powerful, which is creative thinking. Okay, creative thinking and problem solving. Okay, why I am doing this? Because when you look at YouTube, okay, when you look at YouTube, most of the time what happen, YouTube or anywhere, the content, most of the content media, like you will find endless videos on critical thinking, visual thinking, lateral thinking, biases and models, and Six Sigma, double diamond, or UX principles, or problem solving methods, techniques, but they are barely scratch the surface. You can right now go to the YouTube. If I go to YouTube, just let's go to the YouTube, and we will search for, okay, maybe I have a let's search for, okay, this is not my Danny go Blippy, call her daddy Kim Kardashian. What the fuck, young baby boy. No, this is not my search index. I never search for this, seriously. Great. But I'm searching. Yeah, problem solving solving techniques, problem solving techniques. So yeah, like Sandeep Mashuri, great. So these kind of videos, right? 5 tips to improve your critical thinking. But you can see 4 minutes. This is very important for your life. Okay, actually to actually solve problems, you are getting content for rarely 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Like if I, this 12 minute, 10 minute trial and error, lateral thinking. See, lateral thinking, and these guys will go, just they will barely scratch the surface. Okay, if I search for, because UI UX used to have so many different principles. So UI UX principles, great. Let's go UI UX principles. Let's see. Okay, this is just design, but principles I'm talking about. So this is guys also talking about principles in 14 minutes. Let's search for playlist. Okay, playlist, playlist, playlist. Come on, give me some content, yeah. Come on, give me some content. No content, yeah, no content. Nothing. Principles related, no content. Okay, UI UX design or laws, I can say laws. I'm not talking about tutorial, okay? I'm talking about specific laws and thinking models and ways to actually solve problems. Nothing is coming. Okay, the this is the law related tutorial, but it is also going to talk about it in a very very short manner. Okay, so you guess what I'm talking about, right? Like, these are all tutorials, but they are not going to get into that depth of how a designer think, how a developer think, how a senior guy think. Okay, like this particular person is also going for 9 minute 12 laws, but they are just going to give you the definitions. Okay, it doesn't matter if you go if you watch their videos, they will just talk about definitions and examples and that's it. But how you actually see the world, how you actually solve the problem. I specifically search for UI UX laws because most highest chances are that UI UX is something related to problem solving, and if you search for software designer or a developer, then it will give you DSA related videos most probably. So yeah, so you get it what I am talking about. Like, in the job area, in the business, or in your day to day life, you have to solve problems, right? You have to solve problems. But the thing is that there is a way. Okay, there is a way. When it comes to your smaller problems, you easily solve it. Okay, you don't need models or you don't need to train your brain for that. Okay, the limited amount of knowledge you have, you can use it. But when it comes to that level where you are making yourself a very skilled person, or you want certain kind of a position, like a position like a senior developer, senior designer, manager, like, you have to solve problems for companies, right? In the companies, the guys who are really good at solving the problem and good at creative thinking and they can show their worth, they usually get paid more than those who are just doing the raw work. Okay, so like, most of them are just the thing which I showed you, that like, some creators make a playlist with 10 videos and only one or two are actually useful. So it's like running a campaign for the world's tastiest ice cream. Okay, running a campaign for world's tastiest ice cream. This is the tastiest ice cream, and when the customers walk in, you only show them a poster. Okay, when the customer walk in and they want this ice cream to taste, and you only show them a poster, no taste, no substance. So that's the level of problem going on here. When it comes to problem solving and creative thinking, they will talk about it. Okay, like, how to deduce, let's talk about deduction. uh, how to deduce, oh sorry, deduce, yeah, deduction, right? Deduce, like Sherlock Holmes. So they will just talk about 12 minute, 10 minute, and it's not going to give you the proper answer. Like, yeah, this is the death note related thing, right? So death note, how L or Light Yagami uses this Sherlock Holmes level deduction, right? Even more than that. So these are the videos, right? 5 minute. Do you think within 5 minutes you're getting all the idea, right? Like, that's hilarious, right? It makes me angry sometimes because the real skill isn't in flashy animations or motion cards. It's in the thinking behind the scenes, right? Like, you can become a developer. Let's go here. Okay, if you really want to become a web developer, or if you want to become a UI UX designer, or if you want to become data science guy, right? Data scientist. Okay, you can get into the field by learning those specific skill stack, right? All these skills offer a skill stack, right? In terms of web development, you need HTML, CSS, JavaScript, right? The front end, the back end would be like you will be doing like Node.js, right? Java, Python, Django, and then going for the database and the server, MongoDB, MySQL. When it comes to UI UX, you are learning the like all the principles like color theory and aesthetics and Figma and Illustrator, even Photoshop maybe, depending on the situation. Like you are learning the research, learning the how to do the product research. Like even sometime you do the competitor analysis, you do the case studies, portfolios, right? You go on in depth of product design, right? Screens, you design screens, right? You apply those UI UX principles on those screens. And in the data science, you also have a stack, right? Similar to that, like Python, NumPy, then their DSA and so many things, right? Skitlearn and TensorFlow and so many things. So the thing is that you can become good at it, right? You can become good at it by learning it. That's not the case. Like it's in the thinking behind the scenes, how you reach to the solution, how you train your mind to think like a pro. Like when it comes to DSA, those guys who don't know about DSA is data structure algorithm, okay, which is related to software development, software side, and also it is helpful in data science. So you solve so many problems, okay. You need to upgrade your mind into that level where you are seeing the pattern, you are understanding the question easily, and now you are approaching it in a way which you trained your mind to solve it, right? So like it's definitely how you train your mind to think like a pro. And I believe many of these so-called pros, so-called pros avoid teaching this because they know learning Figma is easy. Learning Figma is easy, copying style is easy, but problem solving, that's the real edge. And here is the best part: these models, biases and models are real principles, practicals. It's really, these things are the crux, okay. And it is easy, it is really easy to understand. They are the actual secret of geniuses, they are the actual crux of these prodigies, okay. So I have cracked that code, and I'm going to break the notion that this can't be taught. Even if only a few people watch, I will still make this series, because this is the most dangerous and powerful skill of all. It is the foundation of every other skill, guys. It is the foundation of every other skill. It's what makes you a prodigy in anything. This is the crux, the secret of how you think like a designer, a hacker, Sherlock Holmes, James Bond, Batman. No one else is teaching this, but this is the only thing that truly matters. Without it, you can learn tools, but you will become great or improve fast. It is not going to happen, okay, without this. So the thing is that what you are doing, okay. Now let me give you a very simple walkthrough of what this Bootcamp Zero really is. This isn't just a playlist, it's a full stack training system of your brain. And the best part, you don't need to watch it in order. Every video is standalone. You can jump into any episode and it will teach you without confusion. But yes, I'm still structuring it as a series because the depth is real, okay. Every single day you will be getting content around this, so make sure to subscribe, share, and keep your notes ready. This is not passive watching, this is active training. My commitment is clear. That like I will finish this entire series in 60 to 75 days. That means by the end of December, right? This boot camp will be complete. I don't think it will take longer than that. I'm locked in. So Here is how it's structured. First is, the thinking. Okay, so thinking and its types. These are the 11 types. Okay, each one covering a different mode of thinking, but it's not just theory. Inside these 11 types, I will also cover 76 biases and 150 thinking models. That means each thinking type will include 10 or 13 models and relevant biases. It's all framed and structured in a way that makes sense without overwhelming you. Next is that biases. We will go deep into all 76 biases with example and drills, to make it digestible. Okay, and I will break them into 6 categories like attention and perception, memory, recall, decision making, right, social interest, belief and reasoning, time and motivation. Then thinking models, over 150 models and frameworks, but you won't need to memorize them. Okay, how they echo each other, how to use them practically. After that integration marathon, this will be a long form videos. Okay, 1 hour or like after this, after completing this, I will be uploading 1 hour long form video. Okay, where we combine everything. We will group models and patterns and create sections so you can see the hidden structure. Then comes the last advanced dojo. Okay, so in each particular video you will get homework. Don't worry, the assignment and homework is there. So 9 masterclasses I am planning to cover within it, like formal logic, reasoning. Okay, formal logic, reasoning, behavioral psychology, cognitive psychology, emotional intelligence, decision science, communication and framing, design and system thinking, gamification, psychology. Okay, philosophical logic and like there are so many things. And finally the capstone project. Okay, a real world challenge where you apply everything you learned. Okay, and every video will have assignments and homeworks, so you are not just watching, you are building skills. This is not entertainment, this is a training. Okay, a holistic development program for problem solving, psychology, discipline and human nature. A way to use knowledge to excel in life without confusion or analysis paralysis. Okay, so this is a Bootcamp Zero, a lifelong reference, a mission to create the most complete series on thinking, problem solving and perception. If you commit, you will never see problems or people the same way again. That's the thing. And let's go for the ride, guys. Keep it simple, build it bold.